Hi, I'm Hi April. I'm gonna share with you the color filter and then copy visual pro in Excel VBA. Let's get started. Today I had a workbook like this. There are two sheets, and first is short and second is filter short, and in this video we just care about the short sheet. And the screenshot right here is the show the sheet scope of the short sheet and the sheet scope of the filter short. The sheet scope, we use the sheet scope because a user can change the sheet name right here, like double click on the worksheet, then a user can change the sheet name. And if a user change the sheet name, it affects to our code when we run it, because it will not find the sheet name we called before. And our mission today is we will filter this table range in this column F with value Y, and then copy the value after filtering it and paste to the sheet page. Here on the B3, cell B3, either I will process in this video. First, we need to delete our sheets. There are two our sheets, copy and paste. After that, we will clear the filter contain after before the header, etc. Now let's get started. First, I will call on the Visual Code, then copy to the VBA to run the row code for your preference. First, we need to self-filter the title. You can write the title as you want. It is up to you. Is notify you. It's up to you. Sub filter and copy and stop. We had sub and then we had an and stop. First, we need to optimize our code. When we run it, we need to turn off the notification and screen updating by turn off. So we turn on display. Okay, with application and with dot screen updating equal false, dot displays alert equal false. After turn it off, we need to turn it on to move back to the normal Excel after we run in the code. Turn it on. Turn displays by with application and with dot screen updating equal true. True is mean we turn it on. Dot displays alert equal true. Also, we also need to one code to trap error if we had a code before we running on the code. I usually use on error. Go to error and dash handler. Okay, to show the error we use error and dash handler colon debug dot print to show the error by error number colon error dot description to show the description of the error number. And I also need the message box to show notify me the code has been completed. MSG box. Okay, filter and copy have been completed. Dot stem colon Hi April. Hi April is the title when the message box pop up right here. So the space between turn off display and turn on display either place we use for the main code of our process on today. First, we need to call the report workbook to easily when we use it on the process of recording. So I will Cron is min dim in the VBA, so I can use the cron words. Cron report workbook as workbook. And then we need to set report workbook equal to RT workbook. RT workbook is mean the workbook is open on your screenshot right here. Okay, so because end user usually forgot to clear the filter before they press the button running the code, so we need to clear all the filter on all the worksheet of the workbook to avoid its effect to our code when we're running it. To clear the filter, look through the worksheet, all the worksheet of the workbook. I will use the circle for next. Cron WS stands for worksheets as the worksheets. For SWS in report workbook.worksheets. Okay, and net WS. First, we need to clear the filter by WS dot auto filter mode equal false. And the second, we need to delete the ad hoc sheet, and that ad hoc sheet we know is the first in the copy and the second in the paste. Delete ad hoc sheet. First, we use the if function. If ws.name equal copy or ws.name equal paste, then and if ws.delete. That's the way we delete the ad hoc sheet before we start the code. Now we need to create the ad hoc sheet. First, we need to copy short sheet. The short sheet had a Cisco sheet 1, so we use Cisco to copy it. To copy it, so we use report workbook.worksheets sheet1.name. Sheet1.name is mean sheet1 is a Cisco. .name will take the latest name of the sheet 1 code. Copy. There are numerous ways you can use the way to do the copy sheet, like copy before specific sheet, after specific sheet. The way I usually use is after all the worksheets exist in the workbook. After semicolon, okay, colon equal sheet dot count, and then of the sheet dot name equal copy. Next, we need to create a new sheet. Add new sheet with name paste. Okay, we will use the code like sheet dot add after sheet dot count dot name equal paste. Okay, after copy the short sheet and create the new worksheet in paste, we need to define the filter range and clear the data before the header of our data table. Our data table starts from B4 to the column F, and if we use the function shortcut Control plus A, is we through including row 3. As we know, the row 3 is not including in our data table range, so we need to clear the data before the header to avoid the shortcut Control A effect to our our code to select the right data table range. So we use the width and width function to display the shortcut, display the short way of the code, like that with report workbook dot process copy and with clear the data before above header dot range. So we can use the A3 or B3 is okay because we use the function entire row to clear all data of row 3. So I use the A3 dot entire row dot clear contents that clear data of all row 3. Now we define filter range by calling filter range 01 as a range. Why we call it as a range? Because there is multiple row and column in the data table, so we call it a range. And now we need to define the filter range with the dynamic table. It means because end user can extend the row and table in their working, so we need to create a dynamic table, dynamic range, exactly dynamic range, to avoid missing any column or row when the end user extend more. So we set filter range equal dot range. So we can use the first cell of the data table range like this. The first cell is the B4, so we can call the B4 dot current region. The current region we do the task control plus A to select all the data table range for us. Okay. After define the filter, then we will go to the filter function right here. We use with filter range 01 and width. Now we will turn on the filter by dot auto filter and fill ELG. Fill is mean the column we will filter in the data table range, and usually I will call the number column instead of header column. Right here we have before is the first column, first, and next is the second, 3, 4, and 5. Column F is column 5. When we start count from the first column of the data table range is B, then to F is a 5, so fill 5. Semicolon, colon, greater 1. Alright. Semicolon, colon, equal. Greater is mean the value you want to filter in this column F. There is two values in this column F. One is the N and the second is Y. Y stands for yes and N stands for no. With the header column copy, so I need to filter the value Y in this column. So greater is mean Y. After filter it, so you can use the offset function to define which row, the start of the row and the last row of which column you want to copy to the pages. And the way I usually use is find the last row of the column I'm applying the filter, then I will select the range from the start to the last row after filtering. Here, the way I can do right here, so I will use the with report workbook dot process. Workbook dot process our sheet is handling is the copy. So, and with first we need to find the last row of the column. So find last row of column F by colon last row, because there are numerous last row when you call in your protest. So I usually combination between the text and the number with the last row. So last row O1 is as long, and then I can last row O1 equal dot range F range F, and rows dot count. Row dot count, it means the code will return to the last cell of the column F right here. And then we need to dot and Excel up, okay, dot row. And Excel up is mean from the last cell of the column F is will press the combination command up to get the last cell of the column F, and then dot row will return to the row number of that cell. That's the way I can find the last row of the column we want to find the last row. And the second, after find the last row, we can use the offset if function, or you can use the way like this. Dot range. The range I want to copy is from the B12, not is B12. If when I remove the filter, the first cell before the first cell the first cell after header is the B5, so the range icon will be range B5 to F. So we use the symbol N to combination with the last row O1 to define the range of to define the copy range. So because after apply the filtering, there is a visible cell and hidden cell, so we need to use the code like this. Specific cell, cell type visible, then copy. That's the copy right here. So copy, and then we need to paste it by the report of both dot worksheet name paste the sheet. The place I want to copy is the header. Okay, this from the cell A1. So I will dot range A1 dot paste special paste column SL paste value and number format, or you can use Ctrl V with the curl paste on. SL paste on. Okay, because after the copy we need to remove all the border around the copy range, so we need to remove border around copy range right here by application dot cut copy mode equal false. Okay, now I will use the space for easy, so you can use easy to see it. Okay, here either on code we can use for the filter and then copy it to the Basics. That's not enough. I will show you the way you can handle if the filter there is no data after filtering. Or you can copy the data with the header. The way I show here is the way copy the data without the header. Copy data without header right here. So let's copy it and show the data to VBA. I will copy the code to the module I April Excel VBA 24 and paste it. Now I need to turn off lock the screen updating to run Excel for you so you can see the code run, how the code run right here. So the shortcut I use to run each row of the code in Excel VBA combination Command Shift I. If you use the window, you can press the F8. Now we need to Command Shift I. Set the workbook for us the worksheet, clear the filter, right? And delete the worksheet copy or name. So copy the sources and rename to the copy sheet here. After that, we will add new sheet right here with the paste, okay? And then we move next to back to the copy sheet right here, and then we run it. Clear the data above the header, right? You can see the data on row 3 has been clear. Okay, and then we need to define the filter range. Right. Okay, now we will start with the filter right here. Filter column 5 is mean column F. Right here you can see. Okay. Command filter here the filter, and then it will find the last row of column F. Then copy the data from B5 to the last row. Here you can see the data, the range of the copy range has been selected. Okay, then paste it on to the pages right here. Here. Oh, we need the function to how I can display it. The function to auto fit. Okay. To define the auto set, let's run it done. Here and with, and it's done. Okay. Here the error because there is no exactly the row, because the copy range here is the formula and start from the B. If we want to exactly from the B, we need to change the destination from A1 to the B. Now I can change it to see the difference for you. Range B1, braces, so we can change to the B1 to exactly, and then to avoid to get the auto filter, we can use like this. Auto filter the range of the current package, so you can choose the estimate the range you want to auto fit by this. Filter range copy paste, or you can use like this. Here auto fit reprobable draw worksheet paste dot range B1 to Z1 dot entire row dot auto fit. That's the way we auto fit the column. And then if you want to copy on the header, you can change the copy range from the B5 to B4 because our header is start from the 4 start from the 4, so we can change the range of copy to B4. Or even though you can change the way you create the new worksheet with the brace, so you can copy worksheet sort to 2 sheets instead of 1 sheet copy, to keep the format of the sheet. Okay, now we can rerun it again after change it. Okay, first we need to turn off the notification, set the report workbook, clear the filter, delete worksheets. Okay, right, delete. Okay, now we copy the sources and rename to the copy. The second is a paste, and then we clear the data about the header there, and filter file, copy the data including the header, then move it to sheet space right here, and auto fit the data. It's not auto fit. Okay, entire column, not entire row, so sorry. Right here we need to entire column, not entire row. Entire column. Okay, so we can rerun it like this. First, press rerun. Okay, it's auto fit entire column, and in the case after filtering there is no data after filtering, and you know exactly the error because there's no data after filtering, so you can show like that. So you can including to ignore this error to get the data smoothly like this. So you can use the on error ratio manage and on error go to 0. On error ratio manage will help you ignore the error when the code meets the error, and on error go to 0 will remove the function ratio manage. It means remove the order, ignore the error, because on error ratio manage and on error go to com will not display the error when you run in the code. It will ignore the error, so you need to minimize the code between on error ratio manage and on error go to 0 to avoid many error, because it will not show the error when running the code here. So this is the end for our video on today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks, and next